Happy Hallo-GREEN, beautiful spiritual brothers and sisters. This is your chronically sleep deprived Danny Tseng coming to you live from the northern hemisphere with sunrise number 664. Listen up, block out all distractions for the next less than 20 minutes or so. You're gonna learn about stuff that will help you have live a meaningful life. Okay, first and foremost, I'm grateful for having a refrigerator, running water, electricity. I know some people might not have, maybe in third world countries or those affected by the recent Hurricane Melissa. My heart and prayers go out to those that lost their lives. I believe over 34 people have lost their lives so far. And instead of praying for them, if you'd like to be in a position where you can ship them some water, food, other essential supplies, why don't you take control of your finances, okay, and do two things. First is to never worry about money again, okay? Pay the price. So some of the most selfish people are those that are broke, okay? Some of the most selfish people are those that are broke. You can't do anything for other people, okay? And money is not the root of all evil. It's the love of money that is the root of all evil, okay? So make a decision to be wealthy, and you don't have to cheat or lie, do anything bad. You can do the right thing, have your cake, eat it too. What I need everybody to do, by the way, the second thing to do, if you're tired of all of these extreme weather events that are increasing in severity and frequency, make sure you head on over to my onehouseoffthegrid.com, okay, since I'm America's energy conservation efficiency expert, and that's ONE, houseoffthegrid.com, will be the next $1 trillion company and decentralized energy platform, okay? Like an Airbnb and Uber. OneHouseOffTheGrid.com will be an energy company without ever owning a coal mine or gas pipeline or nuclear power plant, okay? Complete friggin' no-brainer business opportunity, and it is America's absolute number one best part-time home-based business opportunity. I need you guys to get off of your butts, and even if you're a renter, please schedule a complimentary net zero energy or off-grid consultation. At the very least, you'll reduce your energy bills usage by up to 70%. That's 70, without a single solar electric panel nor wind turbine, based on the passive house building standard, okay? When you visit onehouseoffthegrid.com, it's going to redirect you to this Linktree/onehouseoffthegrid site. One of the links will take you to my Google form. Fill that out. You can go directly to that link or Google form by visiting tinyurl.com/off-grid consultation. Again, tinyurl.com/off-grid consultation, okay? Now, if you happen to own a commercial or indoor industrial building anywhere in the world, please visit my global net zero energy consultation division for non-residential buildings and fill out the Google form there. There you will also, by the way, I forgot to mention, when you go to onehouseoffthegrid.com, you'll get a written game plan so you can say goodbye to all your energy, water, grocery, and even sewage bills, okay? And you can also get a copy of my free 10 energy and money saving tips e-guides. I'm currently updating my longer 88 ways to lower your gas, electric, water bills as well, okay? So at the moment, you can go to that shortened link there that you see. I'll have the links in the description below this video. You can also visit my shortened Brighteon One House Off the Grid channel by visiting that link there, okay? tinyurl.com/1HOG videos. So I'm gonna go fast because I did a pretty much water only fast yesterday and I'm getting hungry. So like as I was saying, if you own a by the way, you'll also have when you visit onehouseoffthegrid.com, if that link does not work, just put a tinyurl.com/onehouseoffthegrid should work as well, okay? And lastly, if you wanna, the very least or best, you'll be able to have up to 2 years worth of water and food stored, okay? I don't know what's more important than that. Have peace of mind, be self-reliant, kind of like the Amish or the Mormon people, okay? You got to be proactive. So going back to be able in order to be able to afford all of these things, make sure, this is probably number one, you got to recondition your thinking about how to earn money by having a mindset shift, okay? People are going to be hurting real bad starting tomorrow. I think I just saw in the news the SNAP or food stamp benefits ends tomorrow, November 1st, in I think over 25 states, okay? A lot of people are going to be hurting, so you better hustle and get a part-time home-based business. Even federal employees with the government shutdown approaching almost the 30th day. You guys, there's a saying, you know, what is it? A students go to work for C students, and B students go to work for the government. That's a saying, okay? Again, A students work for C students, and B students work for the government or the post office, I guess. Anyways, if you're if you're an entrepreneur or want to be entrepreneur, make sure you watch the cash flow quadrant concept video by Robert Kiyosaki at least 100 times, and so you can have a mindset shift. Make sure you pull up my How to Own Your Life document by going to that link there, tinyurl.com/iWantFreedomNow. This is a little bigger. If this link doesn't work there on the bottom, tinyurl.com/iWantFreedomNow, just put a more hammock time after that, okay? Again, tinyurl.com/more hammock, HAMMOCK time. Fill out the Google consultation form for my time freedom coaching. Will be towards the bottom of that document, and then only then you can contact me, but only if you're highly ethical, high moral standards. 2 is you're intelligent, no mental midgets, please don't waste my time. 3, you are highly self-motivated, energetic, hopefully living a healthy lifestyle, health habits. You have a great attitude, okay? I will train you for skill. I look for 2 things generally after the ethical is a lot of drive, ambition, motivation, and great attitude, because that's something I can't train, obviously. And then also you definitely need to be laser focused, coachable, and ideally well connected and entrepreneurial and determined, okay? Then and only then can you fill out that form and then contact me. Leave me a voicemail, the date and approximate time of your time freedom coaching Google form submission at 786-441-2727. Since I can only work and commit to 5 people at any given time to help them to coach cash flow 30,000 over 1 million per month, okay? My cell phone, although I do not text, is 305-297-9360. Any scammers or bad intention people, you can skip this phone number, okay? And that's my toll-free line if you happen to be outside the country, 1-800-250-8975, okay? 1-800-250-8975, but try the 786-441-2727 number first, okay? Quite frankly, I am tired of you guys wasting time. The second order of business is a creative way to save on the heating part of your electric and or gas bills this coming winter season. This is a game changer, very creative and unique tool in the fight against climate change. Okay, by the way, Hallo-GREEN, so that was the treat, is my 10 energy savers. Another treat you're gonna get, by the way, climate change is very scary. Boo, okay? We got over 7 million people that die each and every year according to the World Health Organization, WHO, due to the man's burning of fossil fuels to heat and cool, light our buildings, and for transportation, okay? So hope you guys don't have your frontal lobes cut off or your dopamine or IQ lowered by lead or fluoride, but you guys need to friggin' wake up, my friends. Okay, over 99% of the world's population experience air pollution. You or your loved one are going to die of a stroke, cancer, heart disease, or lower chronic respiratory disease as a result of dirty sources of electricity. Not to mention polluting our groundwater, like this water here, due to fracking, also formerly known as hydraulic fracturing. Okay, so time to wake up. Escape the rat race, okay? Become a big business system owner and get involved with network, relationship, or multi-level marketing industry, which has the lowest risk to reward ratio, okay? By the way, the biggest pyramid scheme is, well, Social Security is a Ponzi scheme, but I won't get into that. Everything in America, even corporate, private, and public sector, is a pyramid scheme. Okay, you got one person at the top. Don't forget that. One postmaster general. Okay, one superintendent of schools or whatever. One president. One CEO. Okay. Look at my videos on my Freedom from 9 to 5 or my time, money, and location freedom channels. I have a link in the description below this video. Okay. And how is getting you a paycheck, being a W-2 employee, gotten you so far, okay? So as I was saying, if you want to save a ton on your heating part of your bills for those in cold climates this winter season, make sure you check out this game changer, okay? This is a way that's going to heat your building, heat your body from the inside out instead of the entire building. It's going to use less than 50 watts on the lowest temperature setting of 95 degrees Fahrenheit. It's called the Amethyst Crystal Far Infrared Biomat, the genuine one made by Richway and Fuji Bio, of which I am a Diamond Executive Distributor with. So I'm going to go very quickly. You can learn more by visiting my distributor site, which is shown there, okay? bio-mats.com/Danny. Again, bio-mats.com/DANNY. Like I said, it's going to heat you from the inside out. You're going to have soothing far infrared light penetrate up to 6 inches into your body to dislodge also more toxins. If you want to do a sweating session like a sauna, you can bump it up to the maximum temperature setting 158 Fahrenheit, okay? This is huge savings for those that, you know, have to heat their buildings. At least this is going to save you on the heating while you're sleeping, okay? And that's just a table showing good stuff happening when your body temperature goes up and bad stuff when you are chronically low body temperature, okay? And these are some before and after. I do have a few copies of this book regarding thermotherapy or hypothermia as an alternative, safer treatment to chemotherapy, radiation, or surgery for those that have cancer. Contact me if you want this. You can learn more about thermotherapy by visiting Linktree/HeatForCancer, okay? This book is no longer in print. I've actually had people and even doctors and oncologists pay me up to $1,000 for this book, no kidding, even though it retails for just $20, okay? You can also see a clinical study at Linktree/Biomat. Just remember to put a dot or period before the double E. And should there be an extended grid outage, there's no way to communicate with me because I'm super proactive. I'm located at that address there. Let me just show you, where is it? By the way, before I forget, this is the temperature and timer controller for the Amethyst Crystal Biomat, which is a 1-inch thick pad about the size of a massage table. Okay, so when you have it on 95 Fahrenheit, this is how it's going to save you money on your heating part of your energy bills, like I said, this coming winter. Okay, it is a bona fide FDA, Health Canada, Korea, Japan, and another country's Food and Drug Administration equivalent medical device. Okay, and there's a video. You can learn more all about this, including the amazing global business opportunity, which has helped over 5 million people worldwide since '97, by visiting either tinyurl.com/passive income with biomat. These are different sizes, by the way. Again, go to tinyurl.com/passive income with biomat. If that link doesn't work, go to tinyurl.com/Richway, WHYRICHWAY, okay? Even have a mini mat, the Biomat Mini, great for pets, and our non-electric amethyst black tourmaline pillow and other products. Where's my pet flyer? I had a pet flyer. Okay, so as I was saying, I'm located at this address there, 7081 Environ Boulevard, in Lauderhill, Florida, 33319. If there's no other way to communicate with me, and if you are a billionaire or someone extremely driven and motivated to counter climate change, you're passionate about green, high-performing buildings, or want to help me to disrupt big pharma with some of my other business startup ideas, namely the world's first network or multi-level marketing company, all centered around the testing, preventing exposure to, and detoxing of the active ingredient Roundup herbicide, and that's glyphosate. You can learn more, get a copy of that e-guide by going to this link there, or put a bit.ly/detox Roundup, I think should work. You can watch videos on my glyphosate and GMO guide Bright on video channel by visiting that link there, okay? tinyurl.com/GMO guide channel. What else? Let's see here. As another treat for those that have sleep challenges, especially if you have ADHD, autistic, whatnot, you can get a copy of my How I Solve My Sleep Problems e-guide. It's over 30 tips to fall asleep, stay asleep, and wake up feeling totally refreshed. And you can get a copy of that by visiting tinyurl.com/helpmesleepnow. If that link doesn't work, you can also visit tinyurl.com/better-than-any-sleeping-pill. Okay, again, tinyurl.com/better-than-any-sleeping-pill. Anyways, I think that's enough for you guys. Again, my heart goes out to, if you want to help out people, you know, play big instead of playing small, then start with devouring all the content and watch that video, okay? What else? Last thing, my sleep tip is known as the DCQS method. I want to repeat as a tip to help you to remember how to have great sleep as a fundamental. Go D as in Delta, C Charlie, Q Queen, S Sierra. That stands for you want to have your room pitch black, dark as possible, completely dark where you can't even see your hand in front of your face, okay? That's number one. Next critical factor in determining having great sleep is you want it cold as you can tolerate. Dr. Matthew Walker out of Berkeley University, with author of Why We Sleep, recommends between 62 to 68 Fahrenheit, okay? 62 to 68 Fahrenheit. So cold, that's DC. And then Q is you want it quiet, obviously. Not many people can sleep unless you're a baby, you know, with a train tracks going or plane or helicopter flying by or a loud party next door, obviously, okay? That's a no-brainer, so keep it quiet. You can contact my friend that happens to own sonicshield.com, I believe it is, sonicshield.com, or go to florida-soundproofing.com, since he's based in Newport Richey there in the west coast of Florida, to get your bedroom or entire building professionally soundproofed, okay? I'm about to pay him a few tens of thousands of dollars to have my bedroom soundproofed. And again, florida-soundproofing.com. Contact Rich Melton is his name. That's his email is rich.melton, M as in Mary, ELTON, T as in Tango, ON as in Nancy, at sonicshield.com, I believe. Tell him that Danny Tseng referred you. You can also contact me if you want a cell phone. It's a 352 area code, and I'll get you that, okay? He's helping out an autistic family right now, and that's to get your bedroom quiet if you're a complete biohacker and take seriousness over your sleeping, okay? Which most elite athletes and high performers and CEOs, executives do as well, okay? So the last four fundamental for great sleep was obviously stress, and we all know stress, if you don't control that, it'll take control of you, and that's finances and money, and I already told you about the solution to that, okay? You need to invest your spare time in your part-time home-based business instead of building somebody else's dream or trading time for money, okay? Or being a small business owner or being self-employed where the business owns you, okay? It's not scalable. Anyways, take care, everybody. I'm sure that's enough information. Make sure you fill out the time freedom coaching only if you fit all of those criteria, and ideally you have about $500 to invest in some for startup costs, although I do have some free business opportunities as well, okay? Anyways, take care, everybody, and again, go go be wealthy so you can help out a lot of other people. Okay, take care everybody. And if you do happen to place the order for the Biomat, whether you want to save any heating or just have less pain, by the way, these are the FDA approvals, the benefits obviously you want to know. Okay, if you've got arthritis, different kind of pain, you want better blood circulation, you want to relax, de-stress, have better sleep, sweat out toxins, again, just contact me there. Okay, my email, you can send it to either iWantABiomat@gmail.com, or you can send it to my primary email, which is the one shown there. By the way, that's how I look like. dct3@cornell.edu. That's D Delta C Charlie T Tango the number 3@cornell.edu. Okay, take care everybody, be well. Happy Hallo-GREEN, trick or treat. Bye.